Welcome back. We've got Chef Anthony from Pittsburgh High School joining us in studio this morning, and all morning long we've been focusing on tuna. And
yes.
Earlier this morning on the Can't Wait Morning News, we made this amazing tuna tartare. I have to say amazing because it's gone now.
Well, that's good though. I like it when people enjoy the food that I prepare. That's exactly why I do it, because you expose more people to new things. They learn a little bit more, they build their palates. It doesn't matter how old you are. Try something new. Don't be afraid.
If you missed that one, give us a little bit and we'll have it on our website here at KOAMnewsnow.com.
So we're gonna do a spicy seared tuna steak, and this is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look how beautiful thick that is. The color's gorgeous on it. So we're gonna get everything rolling. What I have here is a pan that's been getting a little warm. I'm gonna add a little bit of oil into the bottom of my pan and wait for it to start to shimmer.
About what size of tuna steak would be considered a good serving?
This is an 8-ounce tuna steak.
Really?
So, I mean, it's a pretty good sized portion, depending upon where you go. So, Simon Market, he pre-portions them out into an 8-ounce size, and it's just absolutely perfect in my book.
Okay.
So, I'm going to add a little bit of cayenne to one side. I'm going to add a little bit of paprika. And now this is Hungarian smoked paprika, so you get a little bit of the smokiness that everybody really likes. A little bit of salt, pepper, and then we talked about this last time, coriander.
Okay.
And I'm not going to use ground coriander. I'm actually going to use coriander seeds, and I'm going to give them a little crush.
Break them open a little bit.
Because I want all that natural goodness. Now they're going to fall off, but the essence of the coriander is going to stay. So I'm going to put a little bit of that on top. And then I'm going to go ahead and lay that beautiful piece of fish right in there.
All right.
And I'm going to season my backside, same way. Now, don't be afraid. Salmon, if you have a good piece of tuna, if you have a really good piece of tuna and you trust your fishmonger, and a fishmonger is just somebody who sells fish. So
it's a fun name to use.
It is. It's a really fun name. If you have a good piece, don't be afraid to serve it a little on the rare side, medium rare to rare, because if you trust them, then there's no worries to it whatsoever. So we're going to let that simmer a little bit, and I'm going to give it a little shake. And when it's moving free, we can go ahead and turn that beautiful piece of fish over. Look at how gorgeous that is. And this is
a nice crust that you've got going on there.
Oh yeah, isn't that beautiful? Absolutely wonderful. You don't have to rush this. You don't have to worry too much about it. Let it take its time and don't play with it. Let it kind of sit. If you want it to move and see how it's doing, just give it a little shimmy shake like so. Move it around with your fingers. Don't be afraid to get down in there. You're not going to hurt yourself if you practice.
Okay.
So we're going to...
This seems like a little bit, is that typical for tuna steaks to be this thick?
A good tuna steak is that thick just because you want that texture inside. You want to make sure that that muscle holds together, because tuna, the way that it's cut, is not like steak when it's cut.
Right.
So they have a larger strand in their muscle. You just want to make sure that it'll hold together really well.
Okay.
And it does. This stuff is just absolutely wonderful in every way, shape, or form. So we're going to let this cook up a little bit, and when we come back, we'll have the rest of it. Okay,
so what we're planning on cooking this and then putting it together in a nice salad.
Yes, we're going to put it together. Most people think tuna salad, they think tuna sandwich.
Yeah, like with mayonnaise and just, out of a can.
Yep, but that's okay because we're going to elevate it a little bit. My specialty is modernistic comfort foods. So we're going to take your tuna salad and we're going to make it way better.
All right, looking forward to that. We will be right back after these messages.